All right, we are live and we're going to see if we get some sound. Want to make sure that everything is good. So hopefully we're going to try this again. And we are doing Amazon Q&A today. So we are going to be answering some questions and making sure that you guys get your questions answered. So introduce yourself, say hello, let me know that you guys are on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear the sound. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys can hear me. That way I do know. So just, okay, connection is good. We can hear you now. Cool. All right, good deal. I don't know, maybe it was just a connection or what have you. So guys, I'm out here in a hotel room for a whole week. So kind of doing some work out of town and just coming back on to answer your guys' questions. I'm sure I'm sure you guys have quite a few questions that you're going to want to ask. Today we're going to be doing Amazon Q&A. We are just kind of giving you the update on Terry and Steve, who signed up for the Amazon A to Z course, and they had the privilege of me picking them, and we're going to create a product, create a brand. We're going to sell that out there on Amazon. We're going to make them very wealthy, and that's the whole plan. The whole plan is to make them lots of money selling on Amazon. Right now, we are in the stages of basically getting the product, branding the product. We're ready to order all the product and get it sent to them, and they're going to go ahead and do merchant fulfilled, and also they're going to be doing fulfilled by Amazon. So they are brand registering the product. They're making sure that they're getting that done. I'm trademarking the name for them, and then they have the responsibilities of making sure that they put up a great listing, and then Terry has the responsibility of going out there and negotiating with the suppliers overseas. I will get you guys questions in a minute. I'm just gonna, just keep them coming, and I'll go ahead and read them as they come on. But we had to wait 2.5 weeks. Apparently they're on vacation, and so or holiday they call it. So they were out on holiday. We really couldn't do anything, so we're kind of just waiting on them. We just got information this morning. They're back at work, back ready to go, and I've been getting a lot of replies coming back to me, which is good. Now I know that they're all back from holiday, and now they're ready to do some work, ready to get down to some business. So anyways, we are going through that process. We just made some videos, put the videos on techdaddyvideos.com for the new course that is going out, and that's going to be in the Amazon A to Z course. I know quite a few of you guys signed up and are here now, so which is great. There's more people coming in, which is a good thing. So they're going to be able to watch us as we progress, as they progress, and see how they go from 0 to hero, pretty much. So that's where we want to be. We're going to be cutting it really close to the fourth quarter, but this product that they picked is an all year round product, which is nice. So even after the fourth quarter, they'll still be selling the product, which is nice, especially in January, where it slows down tremendously. So let's see who's on tonight. Let's see who is here. Let's say hello to everybody. Imran, what's up there? Panarello, writer, connection's good. Imran says we can hear you. Mag, I don't even want to say the last name, Mag. Yes. Ralph Paul, sounds good. Imran, yes. Eduardo, what's happening there, Eduardo? Bisis, Hi, we can hear you now. Amazing Mickey from China. And let me see here. I'm Rand, but did you get the product via sea freight or by air? We always go for air, always, because it costs a lot more to go by freight. So we managed to have 3 orders done, and those 3 orders are going to be sent separately so they can be shipped by air, and we can go from there. So yes, it is being shipped by air. So hopefully we'll have them in 2 to 3 weeks. That's what we're looking for. So Albert, hey Henry, what's up? Any word on when the deadline is for the Q4? No, I mean, usually they send that to the new people. They should get some type of notice of when the deadline is for sending products into Amazon's FBA. Now, I'm just going to kind of explain this to you guys really quick, but what he's talking about is if you're going to send products into Amazon's warehouse, if you're new, you've never sent products in, then what happens is they kind of just would tell you to wait till after December, usually in the middle of December, December 16th, 17th, then you can start back up again. But they have a blackout period. They've had it for the last 5 years, where they've started, I believe, in October. So if you haven't really received anything, you haven't got anything, maybe they're not doing it this year. I don't know. Every year is different. But it seems to me like maybe this year they kind of went out there and had a little bit more space, just because they are charging for long-term storage now. So maybe that's not the case. I don't know. Usually it's for new people who have never sent in their products before. So for veterans like myself, I kind of, I don't get that information. So hopefully there's nothing there for that. Okay, Amran, you guys register for the brand on Amazon. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about brand registry. When is it a good idea to brand register your product? Is it a good idea to brand register your product when you know your product is not going to sell, or if you know that you don't have any sales on it? Is that a good time to brand register the product? Absolutely not. When you want to brand register your product is when you are selling the product. So when you are selling the product, then you can go ahead and start the brand registry process. But don't do it if you have a product, this first time you're gonna private label a product. Don't brand registry it. So make sure that you brand registry that product when you start selling it and there is sales. When there are sales, you're selling the product, then you might want to start your brand registry for that. In the meantime, what you can do is you can get your trademark and try to get your trademark for your name or your product or whatever you're going to do. Get that taken care of, because that does take the longest. And once you get that trademark, then you can think about brand registering a product. If you're going to brand register a product, make sure you have a website. You can get that started. So before you even start thinking about brand registering your own product, make sure you create a website for it, simple page, and make sure that you trademark whatever you're going to trademark for the brand registry. Okay, that's important. You guys got to do that first before you go and do the brand registry. All right. Jake, hey Henry, what's up? What's your way to get reviews on a brand new product with zero? Well, if you are taking my course, I show you how to get reviews. And so if you're taking my course, it's in my course, how to get reviews with no reviews. So there is a thing that we do that I show people. It's not by email. You don't want to email somebody to try to get a review, because that's a good way to get kicked out of Amazon, and that's a good way to get your account suspended, because emails are traceable. And so if a customer is really pissed off at you, he can simply forward that to, Seller Central, customer service, show them that it's coming from you. And it's kind of hard to explain if you're going out there and emailing. A lot of other guys kind of use other services to do that, which I totally disagree with, just because you're playing with fire. You shouldn't be doing that in the first place. But in my course, I do show you how to get reviews 90% of the time, and it does work. So, okay, what's the deal? Hey, what's up? Okay, what's up there? What's the deal? I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for working with these guys and passing it on to us. Win-win for all. Yes, I did upload a few videos on the progress. I did upload a video today with Terry and Steve. Terry and Steve did tell you guys exactly where they're at, what they did, and so forth. And that should be in the private Facebook group. Anybody who is in the private Facebook group has paid for the membership, any type of membership, on my website at techdaddyvideos.com. So if you want to get into the private Facebook group, you must pay for a package. Okay, that's the only way that you're going to get in. Eduardo, we will pay it forward. Eagle Eye, hello, sir. Henry, hello. Mag, which shipment company you use? Well, that is a good question, Mag. As far as the shipping company, we always want to go with the cheapest. So we always find out from the supplier which company we can ship it, and if we don't like the price on it, we will let them know. They will usually try to find somebody else cheaper to go with it. So we really don't have a company like UPS or FedEx or DHL that I'm going to say, yes, go with them because they're cheaper, because everybody's different. It depends if you want, shipping. If you're shipping by boat, obviously that's different. But if you're shipping by air, I suggest that you ask the manufacturer to get different quotes and then go out there and get the best price for it. And once you get that best price, you run with that. And if you want to go ahead and get a freight forwarder, you can get a freight forwarder to do that for you, but it will cost you quite a bit of money, and you really don't need a freight forwarder if you're shipping by air. Okay. Bisis, can you get an order shipped by air that has solar batteries? That's a good question. Well, see, the thing here is solar batteries and stuff like that is not going to be, you're going to have to check with the airlines for that, because I really don't know, how they do that as far as shipping. I don't like to mess around with batteries, especially if you're going to send batteries from overseas. Yeah, it's not something that I look at. I don't look at stuff like that. First of all, you're going to be getting you're going to run into a lot of issues. You'll run into the problem with Amazon as far as hazardous products, and you have more certifications if you're going to be messing around with solar batteries at all. So if you can get a product that has that you can send it separately, that's different. And you might have to send it merchant fulfilled. They may be able to send it to you directly to your home, and then or your office or wherever you're at, and then ship it directly from there, merchant fulfilled. But when it comes to fulfilled by Amazon, that's a whole different story, because they have a certain section now that they put in their warehouse for batteries and all that, in case there's a fire or something that's well contained. So, Amran, I have an Amazon product in their warehouse, more than 100 pieces. Should I send more? It's selling like 2 to 3 pieces a week around. Please guide me on it. Imran, look, listen. If you're doing 2 to 3 pieces a week, then you need to push it. You really need to push that product. You should be selling a lot more than that. I do 2 to 3 pieces in an hour. And so make sure that you are doing, say, automatic campaigns to help you out, especially if it does not have a any reviews at all. So try it with that. All right, Steve. Hi, Henry. On my desktop now. No sound on my laptop. Oh, sorry, Steve. Iran, where to buy bubble envelopes if I want to MFA, merchant fulfilled. Okay, listen. I buy all my stuff from Amazon. That's where you buy it from. So, I mean, I have a lot of stuff here. I don't have my envelopes with me right now, but you know, I have my printer. Guys, if you can kind of see, my printer is right there. And if you can see, I have my, sorry, I don't have much space in this hotel room. So I have my orders pretty much all here. All my orders that I'm doing. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. And there you go. My little gator case, you know, for my laptop. Take my laptop. There's my laptop right there. It's a mess, but it works for me in a hotel room. So, all right. Let me see. What else? What else? Oh, okay. Iran. So that answers your questions. Just order it strictly from Amazon. Okay. Just order it strictly from Amazon. Go out there and just order. You could type in bubbled envelopes. There's a lot of them that come up, and you can order it that way. All right, Jake. Hi, Henry. Do giveaways still work? Nope. Giveaways don't work. I mean, listen, they do work, but they work for just giving your product away. Now, when it comes to you going out there and if you want a review, then don't give the product away. If there's any type of discount, Amazon looks at that now, and most likely that review will not come up. They will take it off if they see that there is a discount on the reviews. So don't give any type of giveaways whatsoever. I don't give any giveaways at all. I haven't given away giveaways in, I would say, 2 years now. It's been a while. So try not to do that. What's the deal? So email is bad idea even if you don't ask for a positive review. Absolutely, it's a bad idea. It's a traceable. It's traceable. So if a customer sends that email directly to Seller Central and it's got your name all over it, it's very easy for them to prove that it was you, your store, or it came from you, or what have you. So you do not want to send emails to now get this, okay? This is very important. And I talk about this all the time. They are not your customers. They are Amazon's customers. That's why Amazon protects them. If you pay attention, there's phone numbers now on your, they give you their phone numbers, okay? But if you look very closely, it tells you the phone numbers are only for the carriers. That's it. If you call your customer and they find out you call your customer, your account will be terminated. That's just another thing. That's why emails, you don't mess around with emails and saying, hey, I want a review, I'm looking for a positive review. Don't do that. Okay, there's other ways of doing it. That's in my training. All right. Albert, I've heard and been researching generic products seem to be easier than private label. Another sale. Any insight your part would be appreciated. Well, you know, generic products, listen, generic products are generic products. If you can sell generic products, I applaud you for it. Go for it. I mean, you know, people kind of look at, well, how good is this particular product? And that's where your reviews are going to come off of. But if you're selling generic products, we'll use this as an example. Okay. Maybe like a pharmaceutical product that's generic. Okay. And but it's a generic product and you want to try to sell that, sure, go ahead. You know, I don't see anything wrong with it. But if it's something that people are expecting quality, yeah, I kind of stay away from generic products, especially stuff like I've seen on TV products. I don't even think about selling those just because most of that is crap anyway. But if you want to sell generic products, there's nothing wrong with selling generic products. You can make money off of generic products. But the easiest way is to private label a product, put your own name on it, and call it your product. It's just much easier. Now, you kind of think of it this way. Okay, think of it this way. You are here in the U.S. and you're buying a product, and the product comes to you and it has a whole bunch of, I don't know, we're going to say Chinese writing on it. Would you be turned off by that? Would you be turned off by that product coming from China, obviously, and it has Chinese writing all over? I know I would. You know, or you can't put in your listing, you know, in the USA, and then they get it and there's a whole bunch of other writing on it, you know, from a different country. So, you know, you kind of have to be careful when it comes to stuff like that. Hopefully that helps. All right. Eagle Eye, what do you think about wine openers for Q4? Too many sellers. Any particular type you recommend? You know, I cannot say that that's not a good product. It is an excellent product. I've sold and I've private labeled my own wine aerator, and I have about 1,000 of them. If you want to sell them, you're more than happy to hit me up. I'll sell you them by the cases. I can't sell them anymore. Amazon restricted them from me. So, you know, I have 1,000 of them in my warehouse. And I private labeled that product. It's my own product. And it was a pretty good product. It cost me well over $7,000 to get that product from China to my location. Private labeling the product and what have you. So I sell those to a lot of the wine tasting companies because they love those, and it's just a wine aerator. You pour your wine through it and it goes in the glass and it circulates it, airs it out, and it creates bubbles to where it's more fresh, supposedly. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of that. And wine openers, wine toppers are very good. But you're right, there is a lot of competition, and expect to spend some money. Expect to spend quite a bit of money on advertising, because if it's a popular product, especially for the fourth quarter, you got to be cheaper than them, and you got to make sure that you are pushing it out there. And I'm going to be talking about something right now real quick when I answer all these questions. Terry Flynn, hey, what's going on there, Terry? Terry, good to see you again. Hi, Steve. Steve says, hi, Terry. It's that love affair that they have. Jake, what pay-per-click strategy do you find to be most effective in the beginning? Well, there's only one strategy. It's automatic campaigns. Listen, if you have no knowledge of pay-per-click campaigns, it can cost you a lot of money. It can cost you quite a bit of money if you are in a category that's very competitive. It can cost you quite a bit of money if that particular keyword is a popular keyword. It can cost you quite a bit of money if you do a manual campaign and you don't know which keywords that you're looking for. So uh, that all could add up. That all could cost you quite a bit of money. So the best thing to do is take my course. I have it right there. Talk about automatic campaigns. I talk about manual campaigns, and that's a good way to get started, especially if you don't have reviews. You want to push it with automatic campaigns, but you got to make sure that you are in the buy box before you do that. Richard and Javier Sellers. What's happening, Richard and Javier? Hi, Henry. I just signed up with your course. Great content. When researching product as a new seller, should I look at items to sell for low retail, $7 to $70? That's a huge, huge, huge space where you're going to be selling from $70 to $7. So to answer your question, you want to try to sell products that are $20 and more. You can sell products that are $20 and less, but you're going to get a lot less profit. And also, you want to concentrate on the bigger items. For example, I have a product that I sell for like $21, and I usually get orders. Maybe 3 people order 3 of them, so that's like $60 that I've made, and my shipping may be about $5 to ship the particular product out. So you kind of want, ideally, you want to have products like that. That's going to be over $20. And same thing, I have products that I sell for $8, and I can get an order for 5 of them, so that's, you know, $40. And by the time that I ship it out, it may cost me $6 to ship it out. So I make quite a bit of profit. Now, if I went out there and sold a product for $8 and it cost me $4 or $5 to send it out, well, that's obviously a lot less. You want to make sure if the product that you have is under $10, that you sell massive quantities. Because if you sell more quantities, then it'll pay out at the end. If you don't, if you get one here or there, only selling 2 or 3 a week, it's going to kill you every single time. So look for a product that is $20 and more, if you can. The higher you go, obviously, the more profit you should be making. So, Steve says, hello, everyone. Anthony Holmes, what's happened there, Holmes? Anthony, it's first time I've seen you here on my channel. Welcome to my channel. Good information. Appreciate that. And I always give credit where credit is due. Abdurrahim, what is the most profitable niche on Amazon? You obviously have not been following me. I don't like niches. I hate niches. I look for products that I can make money off of. You know, it's funny because I could sit there and tell you there's a lot of things that I've done. And out of the 11 years that I've been selling on Amazon, when I first started out, I was selling keyboards, taking the keys off of them, and selling these. Sorry guys, I lost you, but I was, to answer that, I was selling these keyboards. I was taking the little keys off. The space bar I sell for $7, $8 for somebody who needed them. Nowadays, they kind of, you know, you really don't need them. They'll go out and buy a brand new one. But there was a lot of things that I was doing. My niche, what I did, what made me lots of money is what nobody else was doing. Back in the day, I was going and I was buying products that were damaged. And I'll give you an example. When I was buying pellets, when I was buying pellets, what happened was I went out there and bought pellets of coffee makers. And I don't know if you guys remember the old, the Keurig coffee makers. You put the little K-cups in there. Well, when they first started out, they did not have they did not have uh, parts for it. So I would be getting the Keurig coffee makers that were the returns, and I'd buy 5 pallets at a time, and I'd take those and take them off completely and sell them piece by piece by piece by piece. And so when I did that, I would make a lot more money off of it because each Keurig coffee maker was about 150 bucks brand new. Well, people were going onto their website and they didn't even have returns. So I was selling these, and I had guys that literally would take this stuff off for me, bag them up, send them in, and I would sell them faster than I could put a listing up. I literally would put a listing up for, say, the reservoir for $30, and I would sell it in a matter of hours. Literally hours. It wouldn't stay on. And I always felt that when I was selling it, I was selling it too cheap because it was going too fast. Well, what I didn't know was the demand was there. So that was my niche. My niche was selling products that were returns, tear them apart, and go out there and sell them part by part by part. There was another one where I bought a pallet, and they were all bearings, and little bearing with an 8-pack of bearings, and I ended up selling those. And those were for longboards and skateboards, and I was selling those. I literally would get that whole pack of bearings for less than 50 cents, and I was selling them for $23 because they were in high demand, and they were ceramic bearings at that time, and they were very, very popular. So it just depends. I mean, what you get. So the niches kind of, people will kind of say, well, I want to get on this niche or the dog niche or whatever. But to me, it's that was my niche, and that's what I did. So hopefully that answers your question. But when it comes to niches, I kind of just laugh at that, And I do have it in my training. In my training, I tell you guys, and I do show you products every single month that I sell. On my Amazon A to Z course, I give you guys a product every single month on the first of the month, so you guys already know. My last product was totally different than the month before, and that right there was cheaper than a lot of the other products that I recommended. And that one is going to be a very good product too to sell. So, all right. Okay, Richard and Javier Sellers. I also requested to become a member of the closed Facebook group, but haven't heard back. Well, you haven't heard back because you've been accepted already. Javier and you have been accepted. Check your emails. Check you're in, because I've done that. I did that already. If you cannot find access to it, call me after the show and I'll get you in. No problem. But you're in. Just check your Facebook. Terry, hi, Tech Daddy members. All right. Albert, Breeze just set a passing record. LOL. Yes, he did. He's trying to beat Brett Favre. And it looks like he did it. And so, just in case. There it is. You think I'm not watching it while I'm doing this YouTube video? Of course I'm watching it. So, got a big flat screen TV in here, enjoying life. All right. Terry Flynn, what is the maximum weight for a product and to make a profit? Well, Terry, maximum weight, you can sell tires on Amazon. It just goes into the overweight products, and that costs you a lot more. Or you could sell refrigerators if you want to. So there's really no maximum weight. Just that you're going to be paying quite a bit for shipping and everything else. It does cost you a lot of money. I kind of look at products that are going to be 1 pound and less, 15 ounces, if I can do it. That's going to take you into the first class category, which is going to send you around $2.66 to send a product anywhere in the U.S. If you go over that to say £2, then you go into priority mail, which automatically that's going to set you around $6.35 to send it anywhere in the United States. So it kind of gives you an idea from there. If you're going to send it off through UPS or FedEx, you're looking around $17, $16, $17 to send your product out. So you better make sure that your product is worth it. All right. Bisis, we talked with a couple of sellers on Alibaba, and none of them accept PayPal payment for big orders. They accept PayPal only for samples. What do we do? Yes, they do. You're just talking to the wrong people. Look, I pay through PayPal all the time. They charge you a 5%. They're going to charge you 5% extra, okay, to go through PayPal. A lot of them don't advertise it because they don't like paying that 5%. So they get you to do it. And I'm not telling you to pay through PayPal. I'm telling you the right way to do it is to get a PayPal debit card. A PayPal debit card is a MasterCard. Sorry about the connection, guys. But a PayPal debit card is what you want, okay? Not so much PayPal. You don't tell them that you're paying through PayPal. You tell them you're paying through a credit card. And if you use a PayPal debit card to pay for your transaction, you're covered through PayPal for one, and you're covered through your credit card for two, and then you have trade assurance that you want to go through Alibaba for three. So there's three ways that you could be covered for that. That's in my training also. Okay, I don't talk about paying it through PayPal. I talk about it as if you have a PayPal account, and once you get that PayPal account, you request a PayPal debit card, and that's how you pay for your products if you're shipping it from overseas to your location. Hopefully that helps you. All right. Okay, so Eagle Eye, was ODR the reason for restrictions by Amazon? Honestly, I really don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, and I don't want to speculate just like you, so I really don't. I don't want to even comment on that because I really don't. Honestly, I don't know. They're always changing their policies and stuff like that. Richard, I live in LA, and I've seen a lot of distributors in the city of Commerce and Vernon. Do you suggest any suppliers out there? No, I don't suggest any suppliers. There's a company I used to use out of City of Industry. They're right off of Valley. They're called TradeX, and you can buy pallets from them directly and pay cash for it. It's the last time that I knew about it. I'm not recommending them by any means, guys. You asked me a question. Vernon, there's a lot of wholesalers out there. There's a lot of bidding out there for your pellets. But the one at TradeX and City of Industry, you pay cash for. Just real quick story. When I started out in this business, I was buying one pallet, two pallets at a time. Then I was buying tractor trailer fulls. In other words, 12 pallets at a time, load them up on a tractor trailer, have it sent to my warehouse, and have my employees go out there and take care of it. Now, I literally was buying these pallets, and they were giving me such great deals that everybody else in the back was kind of just sitting there going, who is this guy? Because when I walked in, another sale. When I walked in, the manager already knew me, and he's left them alone. I say, I want that pallet. Want that pallet? How much? 200 for that one. 150 for that one. 300 for that one. You know, and so on. And I was just picking the pallets, and I was picking the best products. Now, this guy seen me doing that, and he said, but he didn't know the price. He just seen me picking them out. And then when I picked them out, they would put sold on it. So before I even left the lot, I had vendors coming to me saying, can I buy your pellet? I really wanted that one. And I said, make me an offer. And they tell me $500 for it when I paid $150 for it. I said, no, I can't sell it at that cheaper price. And I sold it for $700. And I would make money before it even left the lot. And I said, okay, give me $700 cash. They give it to me, load it on their truck, take it down to the local swap meet, and they would be selling their stuff. That's all they wanted to do. I was in a different type of business. So for my business, I was selling this products on eBay and Amazon. So I would go out there and make money before I even left the lot. And I did that many, many times before. So there you go. Hopefully that answers your question, Richard. Obviously it did. Go Saints. Amber, hey, what's up there, Henry? Very cool story. Thanks a lot, Richard and Javier. Appreciate that. Great story. Yep, appreciate that, Steve. But just to let you guys know, there's a lot of things out there that you guys can do. Okay, you just got to think outside the box. You got to make sure that you guys think of things that you can do. And so if you can make money a certain way, then go for it. Just go out there and do it. It's exactly what my shirt says. Money never sleeps. If there's an opportunity and you can jump on that opportunity and you can jump all over that, why not? And don't be ashamed of it. If you can make money off selling anything that you can, that is in demand. That's the whole idea. If it's in demand, great. More power to you. And just think outside the box. Think of things that you could do differently. If this one seller is making lots of money, for example, Steve and Terry, they picked this particular product. They had one seller out there. This guy was making $100,000 a month. And there was no other competition, very few. And so when they chose that particular product, we said, look, we're going to do this, but we're going to add something else to it to invite people to take a look at this particular product. And that's exactly what we did. And so when we did that, we're going to make money off of it. There's no doubt about it. So with that being said, take your chance. Go ahead and do what you guys have to do. Think outside the box, and it'll all come out at the end. Woski. Hi, Henry from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm not a member, but I'm very interested in becoming one. Well, coming one soon. My question is, and I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, I'll answer your question. Look, the people that are successful are the ones that go out there and make that initial. They do it. They jump right in. They get in there and they take the course and they start learning and they start making money. The ones that are procrastinators are the ones that are calling me a month later saying, yeah, I'm kind of doing this and I'm stuck on this, or Amazon shut my account down because I did this wrong. And I can tell you, there are a lot of members on here now that are listening to what I'm saying, and they can vouch for me and tell you how good the course is. I'm always adding to the course. I'm always putting in new information. It's not old information, it's new information. I have new videos with Steve and Terry that we're doing, and I can tell you, sorry about that, Woski, but yeah, again, don't hesitate. Get out there and do it. Just take the course, and if you got questions, my phone number is right on top. You can ask me some questions, and I'll be more than happy. If you even want to call me first before you sign up, phone number is right there on top. Give me a call. I'm here in the hotel room all day. I'm doing videos. I'm doing other things, and so feel free to give me a call. That's my invitation to you. So, all right. Oh, okay. Let me answer the second. Has the tariff war between Trump and China changed the method? No, of what you're looking at buying. Trump has no. Listen, I'm not going to be political here, but the fact of the matter is, every single president pushes one thing, pushes another, and it takes years before anything goes into effect. In the meantime, I'm selling on Amazon and I'm making money. I can care less what the politicians say. I can care less what the politicians think. I care less what they're trying to do, what they're not trying to do. And honestly, I really don't think Trump is really interested in political affairs right now. He's got the Senate that another scandal that's happening, and he's worried about that right now. So, to answer that question, don't worry about it, because I sure in the hell don't. I make money every single day not thinking about politics. I'm thinking about what's the next product that I'm going to get out there and make money off of. That's what you should be thinking about. Oh, give me a thumbs up for that. Appreciate that. Guys, if you like what I'm saying, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. That helps me out. Okay, Richard and Javier. Richard and Javier just signed up for the course, so maybe they have a lot of things that they're writing here, and it's the Richard and Javier show. I'm kidding, but you know what? You might want to comment, and since you're brand new, and let them know how the course is. Let them know if it's enough information, not enough information, and let them know, Richard and Javier. Let them know. Okay. One thing I'm learning from your training is to start adding variations to your product. For example, buy a toothbrush, then when sales increase, add a case, then add buy one, get one free. Thoughts? No, that's not how you do it. What variations are, is it blue? Is it red? Is it green? Is it yellow? Is it large? Is it extra large? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Those are variations. Okay, so that you should always start with when you create your listing. When you create your listing, you do not want to go and make changes, especially if the product is selling, because it will slow your products down tremendously. What you want to do is make sure that your listings are correct first before you go out there and put them onto Amazon's marketplace. You do not want to make changes if you can. Okay, so hopefully that cleared up a little bit of confusion. Okay, Wolski says thank you. Yeah, no problem. Sadia. Welcome, Sadia. I've never seen you here before, but welcome to my channel. How long it takes to rank a product? It depends. It depends on how much product you're selling. The way the ranking works with Amazon is how you're selling that particular product. When you are selling a product on Amazon, you can sell 1 or 2 or 3 items, say, in a day. For example, I have products that are number 1, but I'm selling those particular products, and I could be selling 2 to 3 an hour just on that particular product. So when I go out there and I'm selling, and this is not me just selling it merchant fulfilled, this is me selling it Amazon FBA too. As long as it's the same ASIN, you can sell them merchant fulfilled and duplicate the listing and go out there and sell them Amazon's FBA. And as long as that ASIN is the same, you're selling products, whether it's merchant fulfilled or whether it's Amazon FBA. And if that's the case, your ranking can go from 30,000, there's another sale, 30,000 to 20,000 to 10,000, and then it keeps going lower. So the more sales that you have, well, obviously the more your ranking is going to drop. You want to get that drop below 20 in the subcategories. Don't worry about the main category. Just worry about your subcategories. If your subcategories are in the 20s, the 10s, and you're on the first page, okay? And that's how people see you. They don't see you on the main category. they see you on the subcategories. And hopefully I explained that well. All right, Richard and Javier, the course is awesome. Very good content. Very straightforward. Buy now, don't wait. Awesome. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Javier. Appreciate that. Let me see here. Bison says, yes, thanks. No problem. Albert, regarding the PayPal debit card, does it just link up to the bank account you have listed on PayPal? No, it links up to your PayPal account. So it has nothing to do with your credit cards that you have on file. Well, I shouldn't say that, because they're going to take it out of your if you have no money in your PayPal account, then they're going to take it out of your credit card that you have on file. Okay, that's how they're going to take it out. Or I'm sorry, your bank account that you have on file. So whatever money you have in your bank account, that's where they're going to take that money from. But you can ask for a debit card, and they will send you a debit card on most of the business PayPal accounts. So try to open up a business PayPal account, and then ask for, as soon as you open it up, just ask for a debit card, and they'll send you a debit card. They should. All right, guys, I appreciate it. It is going on 7 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. We're going to call it a night. We're going to be going and doing some things here, so I appreciate that. For those of you that are interested, all of a sudden sales start coming through, right? So it's crazy. Got one more here. Steve, please listen, everyone. I bought the competitor's course for twice as much as Henry's A to Z course. Sorry about that, guys. It says, Steve says, please listen, everyone. I bought the competitor's course for twice as much as Henry's A to Z course. The A to Z course is much better. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. And with that being said, thank you guys for coming on. I'm on every Mondays. You're not going to find anybody else doing this the Amazon Q&A, not for an hour, not for every Monday out here that I get out here and I talk to you guys, answer your questions for absolutely free. You know what? That's just part of my thing. This is what I do. I give back. And so, you know, if you guys are interested in training, if you're interested in my course, go to techdaddyvideos.com, sign up for the course, be part of my, you know, community, my private Facebook community, where we all help each other out. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And in order to do that, you must have paid for a course. And I accept everybody in that has paid for a course. I do check it and so forth. Okay, so we got one more question. Does Amazon actually refund sellers fulfill prime shipping charges if you pay per shipment? Merchant fulfilled and some accounts, they do. So you're gonna have to check with Amazon with that and ask them, and they should be able to see if you qualify for that. All right, guys, this is Henry from Tech Daddy Videos. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. We will see you guys maybe in a couple of days. Who knows? I may come on again. If not, I'll see you on Monday. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. If you're interested in the course, again, my phone number is up on top. Feel free to give me a call. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. All right, guys. See you on the next video. Peace.